hey y'all, someone requested that I do a slower makeup routine. So first thing you want to do, make sure your face is clean and make sure it's moisturized to the skin type that you have. I have dry skin, so I be layering the products on. I put on moisturizer, I do a toner, I do sunscreen, and I do Vaseline or Aquaphor on top. That really changed my makeup routine, like, tremendously. I'm gonna take my soap brow and I'm going to comb my edges. I'm gonna comb my brow hairs until they are like laid on my face, like so, like that. And sometimes I even do like this to kind of lay them further. After that, I'm gonna take my concealer in shade Fawn. I'm gonna take my MAC 252 brush and I'm gonna kind of like pinch it together so that it's super duper skinny. I'm gonna take a little concealer and I'm gonna start concealing my eyebrow. I am following the shape that I created when I was laying the hairs down. Then I drag all of that concealer down. And that's my first brow carved out. Second brow. Well, take the other side. And then I do the same thing. Just follow the shape of my eyebrow. Sometimes I fill my eyebrows in first, sometimes I don't. Personally, when I fill my eyebrows in first, I have a tendency to overfill my eyebrows in. So I prefer to fill them in after. But I think last night actually I did fill my eyebrows in first and it just kind of turned out good. Sometimes I can pluck my eyebrows and kind of make them the shape that I want them to be, but I can't pluck too many hairs because I will be looking like a naked mole rat. I'm not playing. That's not a joke. That's not to be funny. That's to be for real. Then I'm gonna take Kiss Fine Precision Brow Pencil. And I'm gonna fill in, so if y'all see, there's a big hole right there where some hair should be, and it's just not. So I'm gonna fill it in. Also gonna take this time to fill in the whole tail end of my eyebrow and sort of up front here. But mostly I'm focusing on the back end of this. And then I'm gonna kind of use some more so I can clean that up. Fill in up top here a little bit. I'm gonna fill in the back of this eyebrow because it's mad empty back there. Cause why I don't have no hair right there, I don't know, but I just don't. Then I'm gonna clean this up. Like that. And that is how we do our eyebrows in 5 minutes.
I'm a beast.
It's been 8 minutes, but to be fair, I turned off the camera so I could go get something. So 5 minutes, like I said. Yeah. Now I am taking my own advice. I'm gonna prep my lips before I even get into the rest of my face. That way, by the time it's time to do my lip combo, it's giving smooth as a baby's bottom. My M441 brush. Oh no, I actually was wrong. It's my M173 brush. It's the brush that I use to kind of soften all the concealer out that I placed to carve out my eyebrows. Right. And then typically I like to go for this look where my eyebrows are not so pronounced in the front area here. So I'm gonna use my True Match concealer in the color Deep. And I'm gonna kind of get real close up on my eyebrows in the front, so I can kind of eliminate like my eyebrows looking super like pronounced. Like, yes, they're drawn on, but y'all don't need to actually know that. Whatever excess I have on the rest of the brush, I kind of take that over, carry that over. Black light, spaceships fly. I'm not about to finish this beat because I can't find anything that I'm looking for when I look for it. I'm sorry, y'all. Didn't mean to yell. Just I'm buffing away everything that we are like not paying attention to at the moment. Next, I'm gonna prime my face with Fenty soft matte. I don't want to crease, so I'm about to prime my smile lines and underneath my eyes as well. I still crease, but less when I do this. Like, if I don't do this, it's not the end of the world, but I just prefer to. Yes. Next, foundation. I'm gonna actually take my concealer and I'm gonna conceal my dark marks. I never actually do this, but I just always want to try it because I do see how sometimes my dark spots actually do show through my foundation. So some of the darker ones I'm just gonna conceal. Like I said, I don't typically do this, and since we're concealing our dark spots, I'm gonna like place the concealer down, but I'm not gonna like blend in the same spot too much. Cause it's not meant to like blend in. It's supposed to just sit on top so I can kind of like cover up these spots that sometimes still show through my foundation. So Beauty blends the outsides of it, but I'm gonna leave the actual spot alone. Cause that kind of defeats the purpose of like concealing it if I just blend it all together. And now I'm gonna go in with my True Match concealer that I use as foundation, and I'm gonna start blending it out. Ooh, that's different. That's different. I see my dark spots just go away. Like, it's like they don't even exist. It's crazy. I need to take more time to conceal my dark spots, cause no way. You don't have to use that much foundation. If you got dark spots, you don't have to use that much foundation to kind of conceal your spots. If you just conceal them ahead of time. That's crazy. Now I'm gonna conceal my under eye. I'm gonna place the concealer down first. Like, I need a lot more than that though. I'm gonna place the concealer down first, right up underneath my eye. And where I want it to be most bright, I'm gonna stop blending that part out, and I'm just gonna continue to like do this seesaw motion back and forth until all the harsh edges are like blended out. Anywhere that can be blended, I'm gonna take a beauty blender and blend that out. Right, now I have to do the other side. Again, I'm just placing the concealer down first, and then I'm gonna start seesawing back and forth until it's like a seamless transition. If I have extra product, then I'll just bring it onto my nose, but that's very minimal product. I don't really conceal my nose. I love my black nose, and I'm not saying that anybody who contours their nose doesn't. I'm just saying I want y'all to see my black nose. So I'm gonna let this kind of dry down. As that's drying down, I'm gonna go in with my cream blush, and I'm gonna smile so I can see where the apples of my cheeks are, and I'm gonna apply it right on top. I typically put a lot because by the time I get to the end, I'm always trying to reapply my blush because it got lost, and the setting powder and the setting spray, and so put a lot on like that. And I'll take it up just to create a more seamless transition between my blush and my concealer. Next, I'm going to take Black Radiance True Complexion palette in the shade medium to dark, and I'm gonna, oh, well, that was a lot. I don't even really, I don't contour my face that hard. What is that?
You know what? What was that?
Stuff like this just be happening. Like, you don't pay attention to how you're applying something, and then now you just have all these random lines of demarcation on your face, and it's just like, okay, but where did you come from? Usually I use my setting powder to kind of cover that, but like, why was that so dark? What did I do? Typically with my contour, I use the brush to brush it up. This time I put a lot on, and I don't like my contour too dark. But typically I would take my brush, brush it up, Even if it's like covering your blush, it's cool. Now I'm gonna set my under eye. I'm using Laura Mercier setting powder, and I'm also using Makeup Revolution setting powder. Under there, like this. And under here, like that. And I mixed two setting powders together because the Laura Mercier setting powder came very cool, neutral, and I like a warm face. So the Makeup Revolution was very yellow, so I mixed them together. One for the blurring effect and the other one for the color. And y'all, like, you don't need to really like try to get all the high-end stuff, but the high-end stuff that you get that works, hold on to that. Do you know that I've had this powder for like 3 years? I got this powder, this Laura Mercier powder, I got that powder in 2020, and I still have it. This is my first canister. I've never had to re-up on a setting powder. The only reason why I bought another setting powder is because I like to set my foundation. I like to set my foundation with a setting powder that's like skin tone, just to kind of, maybe if I want to cut my contour, or maybe if I missed an area with my foundation and it's kind of like patchy, I like to get all of that under my neck too, because I do have marks under here, and it's easy to kind of just put powder down there instead of putting liquid foundation on, like under my chin. Well, on my chin. Oh yeah, under my chin. Yeah. Then it's time for blush. I'm using this palette, Cow Beauty. Not sure if I'm saying that right, but forgive me if I'm not. I'm getting a lot. And I'm gonna put it on where I placed the cream blush. I'm gonna get more. Put it on this side. I smile while I'm doing my blush so that I could get the placement just right. Yeah. I usually set my eyelids with a fluffy brush like this. Something like this, where you can kind of taper, fluffy, something like that. Something that's just gonna kind of sweep the color that we need on to the lid, instead of like using something to like, I'm not trying to pack the color on, I'm just like trying to set my what I put. Everything that's liquid gotta get set. If you don't set it, it's gonna start separating fast. So that's the key. And now we're here. It is time for my first setting spray. I think I was supposed to do that a long time ago, but it's fine. My first setting spray is Hyaluronic Fix Makeup Revolution. I usually do more than that, but what's next? Oh, I don't have no lashes on. That's what's next. I'm getting my Eye Envy lash glue, and I'm gonna apply some lash glue on like an eyeliner. I'm also gonna apply the lash glue to the lash as well. I do know that you don't need to apply to both, but I just feel as though the lashes stick better when I have glue on both. The lashes I am using are these 𝑰𝑚V 𝑰𝑚V C extension curl. These are the ones that I'm using. The ones that I typically use must have got up and walked away because I have no clue where they are. Where's my tweezers? I don't know. What happened to this? Why is it just out? Oh my gosh. I cannot. Look at this, y'all. It just decided to spill over the top. So we love that. Can't believe this. So while my eyelash glue is drying, I'm gonna highlight just the slightest bit. I'm taking the Black Radiance contour palette again, and I'm gonna lay that down first, and then I'm gonna take j.ḽʟᴏ Cosmetics, their white gold pigment, and I'm gonna kind of dust the outside because you do not need that much. As you can see, it's going to definitely show up without me having to put too much on. Just a little bit, just a little bit. I don't think I ever actually got my tweezers. Okay, usually I put my lashes on with tweezers. Today, I'm not. But I want you to know, as a beginner, I strongly recommend tweezers. I could do this because I ain't new to this. I'm true to this. But I'm telling y'all, tweezers is the way to go. I never put a lash on that fast in my life. Never put a lash on that fast. No way. And I got this during Black Friday from the same company that made this blush palette. This was $10. Now, I'm sure you can go on AliExpress and probably find a vendor, and you could definitely get this for probably less, honestly. But it just helps so much with the process. Like, I don't gotta sit there and fan nothing. Next, I need to get my bottom lashes. That is something that I feel like not everybody does, but like I personally love the way it looks. It just does something. I usually use a telescopic because the brush is so small, like, and my eyelashes are so small. It helps me like get where I need to get. But then my problem is like it be too clean, so you can't even really see that I hit my bottom lashes for the one time. So like, then I be having to go in with the big joint. So we can like show up that I did it. Yeah. What do I need to do next? Y'all, I think I'm done.
Nope.
My second setting spray is making its debut. I am now going in with Ben Nye Final Seal. This is like to lock my makeup in. Oh, and make sure it doesn't transfer as well. My beauty marks are a must. Oh my gosh, go in. This is eyeliner I'm using to do my beauty marks. You can't even really like see them, but yeah, they need to be there whether you can see them or not, because like I'm not me without them. But I just realized I literally tried to end the video so fast that I didn't even do my lip combo. What's wrong with me? Literally, are you serious? I have another True Complexion palette in the shade Dark to Deep. I use this to line my lips. Notice how it's just gliding on, because you know why? Because I had that Aquaphor cooking. That's why. My next step, this lingerie in the middle, just a little bit. This is like, besides red, and maybe sometimes I do a dark brown lipstick, this is it. I don't ever want to do another lip combo. Usually I would go in with a NYX butter gloss, but since I can't find it, I'm gonna just throw my hair store lip gloss on top. So yeah, now I'm gonna hit y'all back when I get in the car on my way to the gig. Yeah, I'm actually excited for this gig. I'm on my way to New Jersey, Marlton Pike. Not sure what that is, but I need to stop looking at the freaking the thing, and I need to look at y'all. Y'all the ones watching me. Hey y'all, I'm super excited. Probably because I'm playing something new tonight, so it's like it's different. I'm on my way. It's definitely about to be dark. But luckily this one is not in like the boonies where it's like one house and then 8 miles later is another house. It's in the it's in Camden. Well, it's near Camden, so it's in the city, so it's not like, you know, it's gonna be lights, you know what I'm saying? Like I did not get to eat my second meal. Kind of sad about that, but that's what I got my trail mix for. And we about to get lit, like for real. I'll see you at the gig. Okay, so it is the next morning. It's like 9:30 and I'm about to get ready for my next gig, which is at a funeral repast. Yeah, last night that gig was really good. Like, I enjoyed my time there. It was a cute event. It was a Valentine's Day like couples thing, so like they were playing games and they had like a little setup. I'm about to get ready for my second gig. The lighting sucks really bad, but I am on my way to my gig. It's in Jersey. I'm going to Jersey again. It's 1 o'clock. Well, it's 1:10, and she wanted me to be there. First off, I was supposed to be there at 1. I was already out the house by 11:45. I was ready to go. Then that's when she was like, oh, you could come at 2. So now I'm on my way. It's 1:10, and I think my arrival is like either 2 on the dot or like a little bit after 2. But yeah, I'm on my way.